U.S.-China ties may be stabilizing, but there is no shortage of disputes to manage, as U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met Friday in Beijing with Chinese President Xi Jinping. For Blinken, a main priority is stopping Beijing's support for Russia's war in Ukraine.
In our discussions today, I made clear that if China does not address this problem, we will.
The United States doesn't accuse China of directly supplying weapons to Russia. Instead, U.S. officials say China is sending the items that go into Russian weapons, like microchips and machine tools. Blinken said the U.S. may enact sanctions to stop that cooperation, though analysts say that may be tricky.
Dual-use equipment is really hard to control in the sense that they may be exported under what looks like completely legitimate reasons with legitimate business partners.
And if Washington cuts off major Chinese banks from the U.S. financial system, that could hurt the global economy.
That, I think, will be very disruptive to U.S. PRC trade, which still remains significant. But I think, before we get to that point, it's possible to put limits on certain transactions. It may be possible to target smaller banks.
China defends its trade with Russia, saying it's only engaged in normal economic exchanges. Few expect China to make major moves in response to the threat of U.S. sanctions.
It's very much the question of pride, China's national pride. It's not only about, economic calculations.
It's just another issue that could disrupt a U.S.-China relationship that had only recently begun to stabilize. Gallo, VOANews, Seoul, South Korea.